So Mr. Pat explained to us what geosynchronous orbit is. And it was the first time I saw that formula too. They knew what that the question would be on the test, I guess. There was a syllabus, and maybe the question came a few times. You know, questions have a way of repeating. You know, they will don't do it this test or another test. So by the time we did CXC at our school, maybe it was already being done in other places, the more developed countries in the Caribbean. Then, or maybe the questions came. You know. There was a lot of cheating. You wouldn't know there was cheating, but there was a lot of cheating. Not necessarily at my school, but in the country. You would buy the exam paper and you will write the answers. You know, there was time when I would write the exam, would write the answers when I was a kid, and somebody else would submit that as a test, I guess. I don't know, I'm just guessing. So Mr. Gunpet, we called him Guns. We never called him Guns. Oh, his wife taught me briefly. I saw his wife when I was in Bart Primary. She was pregnant, her belly was big. You know, one day I bumped into her belly. I didn't do it deliberately. No, she was trying to, um, get my attention, I guess. Or maybe someone was doing something on the street over there. So they were signaling. And I just turned my head and I was walking. Now, I didn't bump into her hard. I didn't feel anything on my head. You know, I didn't feel a shock. So I didn't bump into her hard. It's almost like kissing her leg, not bumping into her, kissing her belly, I guess. That would be, I don't know what year. Now, I had heard that somebody baby died in their belly, but not her, somebody else, right? Because, you know, um, his son was in school with my brother, right? By the time I was 6 or 7, then I was 11 at in Form 1, 11. End of Form 1, I was 11. I looked at my report card. So going back, Standard 3, Standard 2, Standard 1, Prep B and Prep A, that's 5. So 11 minus 5 is 6. And then nursery was 1 year before that. So I was 5 years old when I bumped into her. How strong could I be? I didn't do yoga then, so I wasn't very strong then. Anyway, Mr. Ganpat explained about geosynchronous orbit in Form 5, I guess. You know, how the satellite stays. Says, somebody explained that also in at City College. So I don't really remember the explanation, but it makes sense. At that time I understood it, but right now I don't really know how to explain what geosynchronous orbit is. You have it stays if you put it over, say New York, say 50 miles up in the air, it stays there all the time. So when the Earth is rotating, see, if I had my globe, I would be able to reference it. When the Earth is rotating, um, I don't know if that satellite is rotating in the longitudinal axis of the Earth or latitude to be, say, over New York. There are places where geosynchronous orbit may not be possible because the Earth's gravity is not uniform, and also the effect of the moon and other planets and the sun and things like that. So there may be a region where geosynchronous orbit is possible, probably close to the equator. Within a band of the equator, I guess. I'm just guessing, I don't know. But there is a way, part of the time, um, the satellite is, oh, Miss Greenblatt, Mr. Green explained that in rotary motion, I guess. It has to be him. Or it could be in Physics 1 when he explained about twirling and inertia and things like that. Could be back then, early in my college life. Oh wow, I didn't think I learned so much. Wow, things I never went back to.